Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for Rustic Texture Paint service. So here I am providing services for Rustic Texture Paint and I am promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART, that is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. My objective is that on regular basis, whenever I am going to receive a new lead and an inquiry through IndiaMART for my business, automatically the details of that lead should be systematically recorded in my Google Sheets. To automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically add the details of our IndiaMART leads automatically in Google Sheets as soon as they are received. So here I am promoting my Rustic and Texture Paint services with the help of IndiaMART, which is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. And I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead and a new inquiry for my business through IndiaMART, I want to capture the details of that lead automatically in my Google Sheets along with the specific inquiry. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to build a connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without any specific coding or programming skills by simply setting up connections between our work applications. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will set up the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets in such a way that every time we are going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry through IndiaMART, automatically the details of that lead are going to be captured inside Google Sheets and a systematic record will be created in different columns and different rows. Alright, so let's get started quickly. Currently, we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for Rustic Paint service. According to the purpose for which I am setting up the connection, I have created a name and I have given it to my workflow. Now I'm going to select the folder as well. So you can see I have list of folders. I have created separate folders for different kind of workflows as you can see. But the automation which I'm going to set up currently is for my IndiaMART leads. So automations for IndiaMART leads will be the specific folder which I have selected. And now let's click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. We have to fill up these windows in order to set up the connection successfully and to complete our automation. So you can see here we have trigger and action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger here says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead or an inquiry through IndiaMART, automatically the data of that lead should be recorded in my Google Sheets. So for that, here I'm going to take IndiaMART in trigger and Google Sheets in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead is received through IndiaMART, then only automatically the details will be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select our trigger application. So here, first of all, our trigger application will be IndiaMART, as we want to start the workflow every time when the lead will be received through IndiaMART. So here let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which specific event in IndiaMART you want to start your workflow, you want to capture the response. So here we have new leads as our trigger event, as I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMART for my Rustic paint services, automatically the response of that lead should be captured inside Pabbly Connect, and with that response instantly my workflow should start. Alright, so here for building the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect, you can see we have received a webhook URL, and also we have received some instructions over here. So by following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside our IndiaMART seller account. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge, and it is going to transfer the data of every new leads from IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I'm going to show you each and every step. So first of all, for this I'm going to take you towards my IndiaMART account. After login, you can see we have multiple options over here from the left side. We have to select lead manager. After coming on lead manager option, you can see we have 3 lines, that is the menu section, and we have to go towards import export leads. Among these options in import export leads, we have push API. So let's select that as well. I already have an existing webhook URL added over here. It is activated. So first of all, I'm going to deactivate it, and on my registered mobile number an OTP is going to be sent. So I'm going to enter it quickly, and now I'm going to submit it. As you can see that the existing API is deactivated. So now here we are on push API integration. First of all, we have to select a source. So which of the source you want to select, that from where you have received the lead. So I'm going to select other over here currently, but you can select according to your choice. Then we have to enter the platform name which we are connecting with IndiaMART. I'm connecting Pabbly Connect with IndiaMART, so I have selected that. Now we have to paste a webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and as we have done that, now we have to click on save details. It is asking us that for which reason you are setting up this connection. Let's say I have selected, I feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMART and view later. Now I'm going to generate OTP by clicking on this button, and here you can see that easily the webhook is activated. It is set up over here. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now every time a lead will be received, the response is going to be captured. After coming over here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that we are waiting for the webhook response. That means now we are waiting for the response to be captured so that we can continue our workflow with that response. How we are going to capture it? By doing a test submission. Here it is given in the instructions as well. To do the test submission, we have to send a new lead and an inquiry in IndiaMART account. How we are going to do that? For that, I have already created a profile of a dummy lead. With that profile, I'm going to send a dummy inquiry towards my IndiaMART account. As that lead will be received with all the details in IndiaMART, the response of that lead along with the inquiry is also going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. Why? Because we have already built the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. So now, without wasting much time, I'm going to quickly open incognito mode. I'm going to open the profile of that dummy lead. So here you can see I have opened incognito mode. Also I've searched the name of my business over here, and now when I'm going to click on contact supplier, I'm going to submit the inquiry. As I've already created the profile of the dummy lead, I do not have to enter the name, email, address, etc. once again. When I'm going to submit the inquiry with my registered phone number which I have used while creating the profile, the details will automatically be sent towards IndiaMART, and the same details of that lead will be transferred towards Pabbly Connect as well automatically. So I'm going to directly click on contact supplier, and I'm going to use the registered phone number over here which I have used while creating the profile of the dummy lead. I'm going to submit it, and now it is asking us some details. I have entered them, and I'm going to enter the requirement. That means the actual query message. We are looking for a rustic texture paint service for the interior of a 3 BHK apartment in Delhi. The design should reflect a natural, earthly look. Please provide details to the available textures, pricing and timelines. This is the dummy inquiry which I am sending for my rustic paint service. Now I'm going to submit the inquiry, and it is saying thank you, your details are sent to this business. So I'm going to cross this. I will take you back towards my IndiaMART account quickly. And here you can see that yes, the lead is received with the name as ABC Company. This is the name of the company which I have used while creating the profile of dummy lead. So I'm going to open this query, and here you can see we have received the exact query message. We have received all the details. This means that the lead is received, and as the lead is received, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect as well. And you can see that here also we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the status of the lead, that is success. Then we have a unique query ID which is going to be unique for every new lead and the inquiry. We have a dummy and a default subject. Then we have a state of the lead which we have used while creating the dummy profile. We have the name of the lead. We have their phone number, their email address, their company name through which we have received the lead. As you can see, we have the country code, their city, their state, and when we'll scroll down here, we have also received the exact inquiry. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, and now every time the lead will be received along with the inquiry in IndiaMART, the response is going to be automatically captured in Pabbly Connect. Once we have set up the connection, our objective is to create a systematic record of the leads in Google Sheets. First of all, let me delete the existing data I have in my Google Sheets so that we can add a new one. And here we are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. For that, we'll go towards action step. We will select our action application as Google Sheets. And then we will select the action event, that will be to add a new row. Add a new row means that whenever a lead will be received through IndiaMART, a new row will be added in our Google Sheets along with the details of that lead. Let's click on connect to build the connection. You can see I am already logged into my Google Sheets account, and now here we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I will just quickly show you to build a new connection with Google Sheets. As I am already logged in, the process of my connection will be easier. So you also have to keep in mind that you should log into the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect on prior basis. Now I'm going to click on sign in with Google. Here you can see that we have to select the account. As we have selected the account, now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google Sheets account, or we can say to Google account. Now let's click on allow, as our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. As we have done that, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is built. So now we just have to enter the details in these fields to create a record and to set up this automation. So first of all, let's select the spreadsheet name. You can have multiple spreadsheets in your Google Sheets, but you have to select a specific one in which you want to create a record of your IndiaMART leads. So here my spreadsheet name is leads data, which is already selected over here, you can see. Now, if it is not selected in your case, you can select it from the drop down like this. Here the sheet is also selected. Then we have to enter the name, email, phone number, company name, city, and the inquiry. All these fields are exactly the same as we have the columns in our spreadsheet. So when we will enter the details in these fields, then the record will be systematically created. But because we want to automate the process, are we going to enter the details manually? Not at all. We are simply going to use the same details which we have received in our earlier response, and we are going to map the data. Here it is asking us for the name. Here you can see the name is given. So I'm going to directly map the name like this from the previous step. As I have mapped the name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new lead is going to receive through IndiaMART, the name, and not only the name, but all other details which we are going to map are going to replace with new details. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of creating a record systematically in Google Sheets without any manual efforts whenever lead will be received through IndiaMART. In the similar manner, let's map the email as well now. Now we'll map the phone number, company name, city, and the inquiry message. Okay, as we have mapped all the details, now let's quickly click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured, and in the response we have received all the details as well as the range. So now I'm going to take you towards Google Sheets to check whether the details are added there or not. And yes, here we can see that the data is recorded with the same name, email, phone number, company name, and the inquiry as well. Let me format it quickly. So in systematic manner, here we have the record, and in this way we can create the record every time automatically whenever the lead will be received. We do not have to do anything manually because we have already set up the connection successfully. So what we have done, we have set up the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets in such a way that now whenever we are going to receive a new inquiry or a lead from IndiaMART for our Rustic texture paint service, automatically the data of that lead with all the details are going to be recorded in Google Sheets. I have just used simple details such as name, email, etc. But according to your choice, whatever kind of information you require, you can record that. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.